You think, in considering the exit arc of Crash and Burn Crusade, and there's a 3-year time skip at the end of Cataclysm, think about before the start of Cataclysm, I think that was it, before the start of Cataclysm, you know, the exit arc has been down for years. Years. You think the repairs would have already started? I think the thing is they have. They're meant to, but it just came out wrong. But I have no bloody idea. Yeah, and there's one issue with what I'm doing as well. Since I'm making them in batches of 10, me making 100 makes 1,000. Me making the 230 will make 2,300. I am now just got Legion Cook. Doesn't give me an achievement title though. Just cook. Well, it just, you know, sorry, it doesn't give me a title. It just is what it is. So now, Hyper Delicacies. Probably tempted in keeping some for myself, because they won't be bad. Funny, they actually give the exact same amount of health as the just store-bought food. Normally, I swear they give more. Certainly taking a bit to go up here. Huh. Mine's still selling even though it's down here. This is the only thing in batches of 5. I'm hesitant in putting this up because things are... well, I'm going by this price now, aren't I? It'll be fine. 28. Oh, please work out. There we go. I'm hoping that by the time I get to log back in, some amount of these have sold, more of these have sold. Because I really need to get the money back. Like, I've overspent here like mad. And I'm quite embarrassed by how much I've overspent by. So I'm hoping that if I can get all these up, some of them will sell. This fighter chow thing is a nice idea. Increases your out of combat regen. If it does it so by a noticeable number, then that would actually be quite, you know, it might actually sell, you know? A spot just freed up over there, so that's why I got the few extra bits done. Ooh, another spot freed up. Brilliant. This will happen every once in a while, but it's only every once in a while. And it has to keep scanning these pages every time we want to do it. I swear I remember in the past this being a more efficient, or a faster way of doing it. Faster? It's still better than doing it the normal way, but I swore this was a bit better. Christ, and someone here has 356 stacks of 20. 356, oh Christ. Don't think I need to worry too much about flooding the market. It seemed like I could do both at once. It kind of went clunky there. It's not... It just... Actually, Did I? No, I didn't do both at once. Typical. Some got left over. I'll do them again in a moment. Actually, fair few got left over. No, those were the barracudas. What was that? Oh yes, think of West Wing. I swore there's at one stage a character was singing a song, and they referenced some animal in it. I think it was a jackal. It was either that or barracuda. I don't know. It's been ages since I watched West Wing. Absolutely ages. Let's at least get this started to scanning, because it's just about done now. Ooh. I was expecting it to say inventory is full, but no. Like I said, as it's cooking,
Inventory is full.
there we go. As it's cooking, the spaces are freeing up, which is very nice. So just, you know, randomly, it'll be fine. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, 72. The one issue with putting so many up is people will undercut me, and then a ton more will go up. And mine won't sell at all, like what happened with this stuff down here. But saying that, still a fair few of mine, a fair few of them are selling. So, basically, I've dropped 50 silver off what the ones down here cost. And I was just noticing the price drop. Not sure why these didn't sell. Still have a fair few more to go. Also, remember with the postal mod, that's what I'm using for my mailbox. I think it's postal. It's the reason why I wouldn't put into the last inventory space was just due to a setting. Normally I have it set to just fill my inventory, but it didn't cooperate there. Ooh, I got 10 prepared ingredients. So I will want to use that in a moment. Okay, so 16. I'm hoping that all of these sell, because I'm putting up way too much. Like, I put way too much weight in this. I got 10 crispy bacon. No recipe, no nothing. Okay. I'm just going to toss this up in hopes I can make some cash. Set 5, not 52. 5. Don't know why I like doing it like that, but I do. Let us go back to this. And there's still more gems to get out of my mailbox, so I'll be doing that momentarily. 21 more slots. I can fit in a fair bit more. Let's get this starting up, because each time I do this, it's going to take a bit longer the next time, because as you see, a few more pages are being added each time I'm tossing up my gallons of food. Not galleons of food. That's making ships out of food is quite inefficient. It's quite inefficient indeed. That's cool. That's cool. It's a corrupted ashburner. Does look cool, and I like the cape. It's an Ildari style thing. I'm so hoping that most of these sell by the time I come back. Because I really went overboard, and hilariously so. And to be honest, it's probably already bit me quite hard in the ass as is. I'm just hoping I can, you know, put a plaster on it and move on. At least I'm selling something that's actually quite a popular item. So I'm not sure if it's that popular enough to warrant what I'm doing. You know that name there, Bloodseal Admiral Hellfish. I'm reading it two ways. Hellfish, with hell with one L, or H-Elfish. It's a elf from a hentai. Okay, for whatever reason, it's still saying that I've only 18 stacks of 5 when I clearly have a bit more. So I'm gonna, once this is done, gonna have to go through that all over again. Yay me. Also, I do have all these scrolls. It teleports to the martial city of Delar on the edge of Valsharar. Teleports you to Shashtar on the outskirts of Surmar City. Research community of Shashtar. I think that's the Naga place, which is a useful scroll. Teleports you to Tranquil Enclave of Shalnir at the base of the Great World Tree, Shaldrisel. Faranar. I cannot remember where that is. Also, 89. Also, I swear we actually see that Faranar in... Remember the Well of Eternity thing? I swear that's referenced there. But I think I'm just thinking of one thing, then thinking it's in something else. I have no idea anymore. You know, I was really hoping when these are going up that I would see a message down there, just like, oh, such a thing's getting sold, you know, Nightborn Delicacy Potter sold, Nightborn Delicacy Potter got sold. It's just me seeing none selling right now is really raising my, it's making me more tense. Just because I'm putting so much up, I have so much riding on it. Oh, thank you. Not seeing it selling is just making me more and more tense. Well, some more platters sold. So that's good to see. Just need to get more... Just need to get the rest of the gems from my other thing. Then I can finish off all of these. I'm still gonna have plenty of eggs left over. Wonder if there's anything I can give, any other recipes I can get from the eggs. Not sure. I need to go get that recipe. It's from the thing in Surmar, just the Viking guys. Just have to go talk to the innkeep. Should have gotten that when I was there. I just mustn't have seen it. Ooh, some more platters have sold. 3, 4. That's it. That's fine. That's something. In an external window, I guess outside a well, or maybe outside of the auction tab. Probably outside a well. Could go either way, really. Ooh, 2 more have sold. 3. Brilliant. Okay, we've actually made all we can with what's in our inventory. We'll toss this up, then we will go get the rest. There's 800 more gem chips in our bag. Though, gotta be honest here, eating gem chips does not sound that nice. I wouldn't be surprised if all the heroes of the Alliance and Horde have just very broken teeth. Then again, I think that's pretty par for the course considering their lifestyles. Okay, this is actually profitable to make, but is it worthwhile making? Like, will anyone actually even buy it? Okay, 98. And as you can see there, like 18 sold. Something like 18. I'm just going from a rough guess, a rough off the cuff guess. From what I remember of the number, I think it was at 280, and what I now remember of the number when I came in, I think it was 262. Okay, 70. 80, 90, 98. Beautiful. So when I do come back in, I will have a fair bit more cash from what is just sold. But still won't have all my stuff back. Unsurprisingly. And it seems I'm still actually short a bit. Though, from what? I thought I worked out right, and I thought I got the right amount. I'm gonna blame the gems. I think I bought all those on the auction house, but which again, I'm just looking at the amount of cash I have, and I really did something stupid. It'll be fine. I'll work my cash back up. It won't be too hard. You get plenty of cash via the quests. If I really need cash, I can sell the ore and whatnot I've gotten. I can do stuff like that. I'll be fine. And actually, speaking of ore, I could trade my ore to the blacksmithing lady for recipes. You know, go complete my blacksmithing thing. Certainly the gear might be worthwhile, but it's not even worthwhile to sell, but it may well be worthwhile to just complete. But I'll worry about that once I get some cash again. Keep in mind I do have all 7.2 content and 7.3 to earn cash again. Just to have to refrain myself from going on these huge spending things. Yeah, it's go to the gem chips that are a fault. I wasn't too off. I can only make 6 more batches. Again, all I can hear is in the Hall of Mountain King. That's really irritating me. I'm going to have 2,420 delicacy platters on the auction house here. I think that's called overkill. It's also called flooding the market, which would really wreck the how much these are worth. But let's hope it doesn't end up like that. Oh, side point. Remember I was saying that one runner one was married to a human. She was married to the former leader, the Kirin Tor Rohin. He died in Terramore due to the hordes of mana bombing of the place. He stayed behind. He saved Jaina, stayed behind to try and contain it, or something. It was in a war book or some out-of-game thing. You did deal with the fall. I think on the Horde side, you dealt with the bombing, as in you helped carry it out, while on the Alliance side, you dealt with the aftermath. And that's why Jane is so angry at the Horde now, because she's been trying for years for peace, and then they bombed the fuck out of her place. You know, it's... Yeah, I can see why she should be as pissed as she is. It's quite understandable, really. She was the one constantly suing for peace, and they really fucked her over. Okay. I really went overboard. And Christ. Make bigger doorways. Oh, this is cool. Apocalypse. With the Rune of Fallen Crusader. They really should have got new rune forging things in later expansions, because it just really just lingered. It shall sow destruction and war, famine and death. It shall tempt with power, and then bring an end to all life. Should we really be using it then? Oh, I've actually no resource. Runic catgut? Oh, it's a new thing. I've actually no reagents in my bags. Oh, that's fine. And with that, folks, ooh, what's that? Abyss worm. How the hell do you get that? Mounts. Worm. Riddler's Mind Worm, a gift from the Mind Seekers. It feeds on your thoughts, even the ones you're thinking as you read this. Mistress Sazine, Tomb of Sagaris. The shadows that trail off its scales are otherworldly. Is this creature from the depths of Azeroth's oceans? Probably not. Well, actually, it possibly is, considering what's in Azeroth's oceans. He's a Battle Forge. There's a Paladin trainer back here with a quest.
No.
Ah, it's to go meet Lord Grayson. He has some quests for me. Maybe I'll show you them at some stage, those quests, but they really just send me to like Shadowfang. Okay, there is a, one thing I'll do before I sign off. I believe I have read this before, but I'm going to read it again. Or maybe I'll leave this till another time. Gurky and Murky. Oh, they make such cute sounds.
Talk to me. What?
Yeah, let's get the Morocco pets. Huh. I don't want to think about that. I get depressed whenever I think about the Morocco pet I missed out on. Well, the two. But yeah, let's not think about that. Yeah, there's a ton of lore stuff here that you can read. There's also a ton of lore books here that you can read, if you're so interested.
What can I do for you?
What's this? Ah, it's a way of upgrading the Draenor things, but you can't do this again.
What's your back?
You can't do this the way I am. It's Draenor heroics. Do you see a random Draenor heroic here? No. So basically it can't be done.
Aye.
Yeah, no. Actually, let's accept it. No, can't do it.
What's on your mind?
Basically, so we can never get an upgraded version of this. Survive in Kalimdor. Discover several alliance flight points around Kalimdor. To modernize the provisioning of Azeroth. A modest proposal to effectuate just-in-time supply furnishment for the outposts of the Eastern Kingdoms. So they're a flight point thing. Okay, there's some weird annoying sound off in the distance and I'm not... just really irritating me. Ugh. It's like a horn or something. Okay, I'm just gonna call quits here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks, and I'll be back soon to record more. But until then... Wait, what was that back there? There's a book symbol on the map. Oh, okay, it's to say notify him. Alright, I thought it was actually... I had book tracking now. No, not quite so cool. But anyway, folks, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record more. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, let me get rid of this. Please let me know in the comments below. And before you say it, I already know that what I tried was a silly. What I'm doing here with the cooking was a silly idea, and I kind of ended up going a little overboard. I already know that. So, Christ, I really overdid it. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks, and I'll be back soon to record more. But until then, adios. Ooh, wait. No, nothing there is done. Alright, see ya.